This week has been incredibly stressful. I had a work presentation on Thursday, rehearsals on Thursday, and a Friday, more rehearsals, and then a show Saturday and Sunday, and then wrist surgery tomorrow. So I have to have surgery because it's so limp. So can I just tell you how grateful I am to have a fistful of blades to comfort and console me? This is the power of knives. They have a great many utilitarian uses, sure, but little gets said about their emotional abilities. It's not manly, I guess. But for the fidget factor alone. Thus, I must talk about one of my newest acquisitions, the Reate TK2500. Ah, what a great looking, futuristic, deco looking knife. Very Metropolis, very Back to the Future. Had I overcome my initial surge of passion for the looks of this knife, I would have noted it's very angular. Angular in a knife means angular in your hand. There's no getting around it. So all of these exaggerated corners are going into the sensitive skin of the palm of your hand. Turns out it's not terrible. It's not the most ergonomic thing I've held recently. That would probably be the Civivi Sikoke. But you can feel how well constructed it is just by holding it. It weighs 2.4 ounces, so its ratio of handle to blade is nearly perfect. The angles actually help this very small knife not to sploop out of your palm when you go to open it. Sploop. Unfortunately, the clip is a bit stabby. I took it off, I put it back on. We'll see. Look how stabby that thing is. The designer, Tashi Bharucha, is a French knife known for sleek modern designs, says the Arizona Custom Knives webpage. He is also the curator of the amazing Jim Bowie Project. If you haven't laid eyes on that, oh man, you got to. It's a love letter to the American Bowie knife and a paean to the knife collector's obsessions, according to the project. The Jim Bowie collection consists of 50 interpretations of the Bowie knife, curated by Tashi Bharucha, created by 26 of the world's most renowned bladesmiths, among which there are young talents on their way to the pinnacle of their art. An unprecedented collection of 50 knives, each one reflecting the knife maker's personal style, technique, and metal affinity, yet all following a specific design for the blade silhouette, inspired by the legendary Bowie design as imagined by Tashi Bharucha. It's a collection of its time for all times, uniting the best of craftsmanship in pursuit of a pure quest for the absolute in rarity. That is the collection statement. The knives in the collection most definitely have that Tashi Bharucha flavor, like future hearkening to past flavor. So I feel just a little more settled into the knife world with my tiny manufactured Reate Bharucha. Some of us collect designers almost as much as we collect knives. I haven't found my absolute favorite designer, but I do seem to have a lot of Jesper Voxnay's knives. I can't help but think that is purely because Jesper Voxnay's is so profligate. He is a knife designing, I was going to say slut, but I'll say machine. He is a knife designing machine. Every fourth knife out there is a freaking Jesper Voxnay's. Having to hold its own this week against the Reate T2500 is the Kaiser Sparrow. I'm a Kaiser fan. I think they make the most reliable, most interesting budget-ish knives on the market. You know, there are cheaper knives, but I don't fuck with knives under $50 generally. So I got this sparrow here with the etching on the blade because I thought it was cute. I did not see... I did not see that the blade would look like a motherfucking billboard. Yeah. It's very Kaiser-esque. Very within the family and functional domain of the sheepdog, the Towser, even the Deviant or the October have this kind of sheep's foot vibe. The detect on this and the last Kaiser I got is a tad too strong for my taste. I can't really reliably flick it open, and that's a problem. It's a problem because I need fidgety knives. I need fidgety knives. I'm so stressed and overwrought by this week. A week my therapist canceled. A week in which health/art/work have crazily collided into a fiery ball of literally painful days and nights, which will soon end. But meantime, I need knives. Like, medically. Like, my doctor should prescribe them. Could that be a thing?